Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing good. So today we are going to see environment variables in Jenkins, how you can define them. So let's get started with today's video. So here you can see some built-in environment variables. So build a number that will give you current build number, job name also you can see, build ID, workspace that you can use. So mostly I'll use that is workspace. Then Jenkins home, that will give you Jenkins home directory. After that git commit you can write. So there in scripted pipeline there is just difference of definition. In node you need to write your environment variables, and syntax will be like env dot variable name and then value of that variable. And uses of like built-in environment variable, these will be directly env dot let's say workspace or build number, like that directly it will be used. So I'll show you in declarative pipeline how you can use your environment variables. So I have created third job, it's still not run, it's new only. So let's go to configure. So here sample pipeline I have copied, and here environment, inside this we will be writing our all environment variables. So this is the difference between scripted and declarative. Scripted in node we are writing, in declarative in environment variable we are writing only our end. So then you write, let's say test and equals to hello world, I'm writing one. Then let's write working directory. So let's say if any particular folder path you want to pass, then you can pass here also like that. So after defining how you can call this in your stages, so here let's echo test one first. So inside inverted commas write dollar and then curly brackets, inside that write env dot test. And then let's say one more echo we will do for workspace also. So after this only I'm just going to echo. Okay, it is single inverted, I'm just do double inverted one. So now let's save, and now let's give one build. So now one build is done. So here now you can see hello world is printed and working directory is also printed, that path we have given. So this is like entire stages you can use these variables, but for particular stage also you can define local variables for that particular stage. So inside that I'm going to create one more stage, local environment variable, and inside that I'll define again environment, and inside that I'll define one more variable, let's say local env, and the value let's say local var. And now I'll print this instead of test, let's print local env, local variable. I'm just removing directory here, and first stage let's change to global var and local var, two stages. Now let's give build now. So build started. So now let's go to console. So here you can see hello world, working directory is there, and then local variable you can see. So local variable is also printed. And so next we will see dynamic variables. So dynamic variable means like that whose value will be determined during pipeline execution. It's not hard coded. So let's create one more step here and write dynamic var, remove environment, and inside steps let's write env dot let's say dynamic only will give, and value also I'll give dynamic only. And let's print that dynamic variable and change local variable string also to dynamic variable. So now let's give one more build. So this build failed. Okay, let's go to console output. So here you can see expected a step. Okay, so here in this stage steps, inside this I need to write script because it's a variable definition that we are doing. So here script is needed for that. So script spelling here. Now let's save and give one more build. So fifth is success. Go to console output. So here you can see dynamic variable is dynamic. So here as of now static I have passed, but you can use let's say build number or any particular you want to save any file that you can automatically generate here, so that you can use. And date also you can add to your file name, let's say date if you want, or like anything that needs to be generated, so like that you can use. So next, if I'll show you credentials, so these will not be visible in build console, but if you will use it in your script anywhere, that it will fetch and use that. So here credentials get SSH key. So this get SSH key is already my credential name that I have already stored in Jenkins. So now let's give one build. So here you can see clearly a secret was passed to echo using Grey. That is not like a good way, because I just want to show you. So here if you want to use it in your script anywhere, then it will be like accessible, but in echo or printing it will not happen. So let me show you credentials. So here system, then you can see my ID, git SSH key. So same ID you need to pass in your credentials wherever you are using that. So that's all about environment variables, so how you can define them and use that in your build. So I hope you like this video. If you have any doubt, you can comment down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.